So yeah, it is Sunday, June 22nd, around 10:15 a.m. Utah time. So I'm just taking a little break here for my morning walk. I was on live, so if you see this thing blinking here, join me live. Uh, so I was actually on live for like a couple hours already, and a person came on, and I guess he went to NAU, and somehow we started talking about Arizona, Flagstaff, and stuff. And I mean, he went in, started talking about the old days. Yeah, I guess he was back in the '80s, and I was like, man, that's a long time ago. And then I just realized, like, I do the same thing. Like, if somebody comes on here and they're like, oh yeah, Arizona, and I'll be like, oh yeah, I used to go to Metro Center, used to ride my bike. And then I was like, why do we do that? Why do we, as we get older, as soon as someone brings up something about the past, we start reliving it. I can remember what happened 40 years ago or whatnot, but I cannot remember what happened 3 days ago sometimes. We all have that problem, right? And I'm just wondering why that's happening. So for a minute, I'm thinking, like, if our brain was a computer, I'm thinking what's happening is basically all these old memories from like 40 years ago or whatnot. They're really like they've been out there for a long time in our brain, and the neurons or whatever, the pathways and stuff, they're kind of degrading. So when we start talking about, like, we start being all reminiscing and being all nostalgic, I think what's happening is our brain is going, okay, let's go and read those old ass memory, and we're gonna write it again so we can keep it fresh. You know what I mean? So if you're like in the computer world, that's what I think is happening. It's basically like all those memories are so old, it's degrading. So basically, our brain is going, listen, we're gonna read it and we're gonna rewrite it. So when we read it, we get all excited like it was yesterday. I think that's what's happening. But to be honest with you, I don't really care for that. I don't. I want to live for the moment. I want to live now. I don't want to relive what happened 40 years ago. So I'm gonna try to rewrite a little subroutine to catch that. As soon as that starts to happen, I'm gonna, like, okay, when this happens, stop, go to this subroutine, and come back around and enjoy the moment now. You can't go back. You can't change the past. You know, but you can enjoy the moment. So I am gonna do that. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try my damnedest to enjoy the now and not try to relive the past. What do you think? Pretty nerdy, huh? Anyway, listen. I wish you all a freaking awesome Sunday. If you see this thing blinking, click on it and join me live. I'm just gonna walk back to my RV. Otherwise, you'll have a freaking awesome Sunday. All right, RV live. Woohoo!